I want to show you how to make some super easy crafts for Mother's Day, especially because right now you might not easily be able to go out and buy her something or even buy supplies for making something. So I'm going to start with the easiest and basically, don't tell your mom, but it's flowers. We're making paper flowers. And we'll start with the easiest that even a really little kid could probably do. And you don't even have to use scissors. Just get some colored paper. It's really good if you actually stop and think, what colors does my mom like? Okay? Maybe you know her favorite color. If you don't, this is a good time to find out. You could look at the clothes she wears or what she likes in her bedroom, or maybe just ask her, Mom, what's your favorite color? And she might really appreciate the fact that you want to know. Okay, you're going to rip off a long strip of paper. So here I go. And you know what? It's actually good. That is not that straight. That's going to help our flowers. You're going to start whatever end is the narrowest. That's the end you're going to start at. And just start rolling it. You might say that's strange. But no, it's going to end up being pretty nice. And once you can do it, sort of bunch it up a little so it doesn't roll too tightly. There we go. And you see I'm bunching it at the end. That's going to be the bottom of the flower. And we'll just tape that up. You have some tape. What you do is sort of stretch it a little, bend part of it back, and it's like a rose that's opening when you look down into it. I'm going to take some tape and tape it up. Now, what you can do, if you have pipe cleaners or straws or even just some old pencils that nobody needs for a couple days, is take your flower bud on to your pipe cleaner or your pencil or your straw. I'm going to open up my flower bed. So you could do the same, whatever you use. And then keep it on and take down that bit of petal and go around it a little and keep the tape going down so it gets onto the stick or pipe cleaner or whatever you're using. And there we go. There's your first flower. And maybe you're thinking, I would like some leaves on my flower. Well, this one looks a little like a rose and a little like a daffodil and a little like a lily. So I think I'll do a long green leaf for a lily. So if you're not using scissors, just a long green strip. Daffodils and lilies and tulips, they have that kind of a leaf. And I just ripped a little hole and I'll just push my flower into it. Now if it goes in a vase, that'll help hold the leaf up and the flower up. So you can also, after you do a couple or even just one, wrap it up in some pretty paper that you've decorated and maybe write I love you on or draw some butterflies or flowers or something you like to draw, but hopefully too that your mom likes to look at. Remember, this is for her, to honor her. We talk about that in the Little Kids Church video if you want to check that out on our website. So there we go. One flower, and that's the easiest. No scissors, just a little tape and something, some paper and something for a stick. So I'm going to try a little harder one. This one we're going to make a little more like a rose. So again, you can start just by ripping some paper, which is fun to do. But now we're going to cut some petals. And you don't have to cut very much. And you know what? You could rip. If you're a good ripper or you like ripping better than cutting, you could do that. So I'm going to cut some round shapes into this paper. And that's going to give me some leaves. Now, if you like making crafts, you could make a really nice paper rose by doing a bunch of these. So like 3 strips of pink, so you have a lot of petals, and that would make a Very nice rose. But let's say you're kind of only so-so. It's really more because you want to have something nice to give your mom, and you're not really that into crafts. Just take one, and now we've got some nice round petals. And then you're going to start with the smallest end of the paper and start rolling it. And I'm rolling it a little like a triangle so that it's more like a cone, like an ice cream cone. And that'll help give your flower more shape. But every now and then, I gotta squish the paper in because rolling like a cone doesn't work easy. Now this is gonna take a lot of finger work. That's why this one's for older kids. Keep rolling it around. And you're kind of trying to roll it so that the petals overlap a little. And I'm squishing it as I go to try to keep the petals kind of turned in a little like a rose, an opening rose. There we go. Now, no one might look at it and say, oh, that's a rose, but they will know you tried to make a flower, which is what you're making for your mom. So there we go. There's a pink flower. And once again, let's put it on a stem. Pencil, straw, stick, nice bright green pipe cleaner. I just happen to have some. That'll make it look nice and bright. So holding it up. And once again, going to get the tape partly on where the paper folds over onto itself, but also partly onto the pipe cleaner. And that'll help keep it together. Now, if you want to make it more rose-like, it helps to squish it. You wouldn't want to squish a real rose that much. But this one you can squish. And you can see what I mean. If I had more and more paper going around more petals, it would look even more rose-like or even peony-like. There's another flower. Oh my goodness, we hardly spend any time. Now roses, they have more complicated leaves. I don't think you need to be too worried about it. We'll just try and do sort of a, okay, is this a trapezoid? Kind of a diamond shape. All right, and again, just a tiny rip, not too big. So I'm just kind of pushing my fingernail through a little bit. And now pipe cleaner will go through it and it'll hopefully hold the leaf up close to the rose or the flower. There we go. Flower number 2. And starting to look kind of nice for a bouquet. Now let's say your mom, you know your mom likes things. Okay, that could be a little harder, but white petals, right? This time I'm going to kind of rip it in half. Okay, so it's kind of 2 big pieces. I'm even going to take the bigger part, slightly bigger, and I'm going to cut lots of petals. So now I'm cutting. You still could rip though if you don't have scissors or you get in trouble when you use scissors. There we go. Cutting, cutting, cutting all the way along, so it's like a gigantic fringe. Okay, and guess what? Same thing, to make it a little more like a flower and a little more three-dimensional. We're going to roll it up, but this time instead of trying to keep the petals folding in, we are going to try to encourage them to go outwards. Okay, so rolling, 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 rolling. There we go, keep it rolling. Oh, they're lining up too much. I want them to stand against each other a bit more. So I'm just kind of playing with it, trying to get it to do something a little different. All right, now I'm pushing the petals back. There we go. And we're trying to get in the center there where we can tape or glue on some yellow to the center. So here's some yellow. I'm going to cut a circle. But again, feel free to rip. As big as you like, because if it is, after all, an imaginary flower. Maybe your mom likes sunflowers. That would be interesting to do. You cut a big dark center. And remember, if you don't have the right color paper, just take white paper and color it with crayon or marker or pencil crayon and make it a color your mom likes or the color of the flower she likes. So there's, that is very happy. We just wanting to give your mom some joy. Show her that you love her, that honor the Bible talks about is deep respect and love, where it's not just to show her some nice crap that you made for her or make her breakfast on Mother's Day. It's actually recognize she's the one God has given charge over you, and she is trying to help you grow up well. And that's hard work. She gets tired. Sometimes maybe she wish she had more help to grow up. So when you honor her, you're gonna try to do what's right and good that she asks you to do. And you say, yes, Mom, I honor you. And show her some love with a bouquet this Mother's Day. Hope you enjoy that and that your mom does too. God bless you and God bless our mothers. They're so good.